Here we are with the Grand Final Set 1 between Shoghi from Losers Finals and DanDeeLion with a win 3-1 over King in Winners Finals, meeting together as a fated duel. Alright, so far Dan does have the slight percent lead. A little bit of a wait right there. Shoghi looking for the option that Dan was looking to try to punish him right there. Punishing with a pivot grab too. Dash attack. Okay, but the back air will cross it up a little bit, get a little bit more damage off. Little spin dash mix up right there. Keeping the damage going, trying to cover the spring a little bit if Shoghi wanted to ride it. Probably doesn't want to ride it now. Ride these springs at this percent. Another spring, low recovery, he's gone. Yeah, just covering that low recovery straight up. Damn, with a comfortable lead right now. Great homing attack up there.
Damn, I missed the start of game 1.
You made it! Don is back! He has returned from the food
from Blockbox, which closes soon, so I had to go get food. But it's okay. So I see Shoghi's down a stock and a set if you're thinking about losers and winners, so Dan's definitely in a position to
good call
take this
on
tournament
the
clean,
behind,
it seems.
Okay, not gonna kill right yet. Mike set up a good position. Great use of the air dodge out of the spin shot. Let's get back on stage here.
With the grab, no punish. Okay, gets this grab. What's he gonna get off it? Goes for the release. Not able to chase down afterwards.
Okay, just that little spacing for the jabs to connect there. Okay. Yeah, Dan covering himself with another one. Setting him up there with the first up air. Yo, the setup. Okay.
Back air?
Strong setup, too.
Yeah, middle of the stage, not going to take it. That back air is going to.
Yeah, Dan took that pretty well for game 1. Nice. All right.
So I don't know. Probably Battlefield?
Maybe.
Shoghi likes to go there. I don't know.
I think that Shoghi's probably going to look for, like, mixing up his landing a little bit more.
Which
and, like, at the same time, and probably a little bit more patience time, like, when he's in a situation where he missed attack on the ground or something. Because, like, it seemed like he was wanting to get his options out immediately, and Dan was just calling out and reacting really fast to that. So, like, just mixing up his timing a little bit would probably help him a little bit in those situations. He's even also off stage, too, like, at the ledge. Trying to mix up timing a little bit.
Hey, look, I called it.
Nice call.
I've just been noticing, like, I've commentated in enough of Shoghi sets now to know that he's a fan of it. Plus, like, both the player and the character seem good on this stage. Like, Shoghi, I can imagine he would have a lot of fun extending his combos with the, what you can do with the platforms as characters, like Marth or anybody with a good upwards momentum move. And then, yeah. It also, a thing I say a lot is that it condenses the fighting. It makes sure that, like, Sonic is always closer to you, no matter where he is on stage, just because the stage is necessarily more snug.
Yeah, that's the good thing about bringing someone that's normally a fast character that can cover a lot of ground to a smaller stage, because then they have less ground to cover, but at the same time it also keeps them closer to you to be able to try to get the punishes. Like, good punishes on landing so far. Beating out the shield drop there with the backer too.
Okay, gonna get caught by the dancing blade, but not any of the hits that matter.
Yeah, that was a good turnaround.
Oh, was the punish? Okay, does get
high
the
recovery.
fair.
He still has his jump, and he's opting for the high recovery again there.
And Dan, that was really good on Shoghi recovering, and even good on Dan trying to cover it with the spring. It works in a lot of situations, and Shoghi did not have a jump, but.
And that's exactly what took his first stock off in the first game.
Ah, I see.
Very
well, or rather, I didn't see. Gonna make
you
it back
see now.
Oh, I was gonna say gonna make it back with no problems, but no, Shoghi is saying no, this is mileage. Mileage.
Yeah, great timing right there. Waiting for the max distance from Dan and 2 frames.
Oh, he was, oh god, the greed, it's palpable.
Oh, he tried to cover the homing attack of all things there.
Okay, Dan's really on the defensive right now, but no, but just as I say that, he finds his way back in, and Shoghi's saying no,
send him back
away
down.
From me. Down air. Down air in all the right situations, it seems, Shoghi. Okay, goes for the pivot grab that Dan does, and misses. No huge punish for it, but he's going to have to clean this stock up soon if he wants to bring this game back. Oh, and that wonky hit of down air almost took him off the top.
I was just gonna let you react if that killed. I didn't want to react to that. That wasn't so bad.
Oh god, if it kills. Okay,
Yeah,
now Shoghi has to find his way down. Oh, he lands with counter. Genius. Like, it's so genius that it makes me want to feel that like Dan did a really dumb option there. I wouldn't have thought of it at all, but like post the moment, it's like, oh, of course. Why wouldn't you land with that? It's the last thing you have. Shoghi's just talking about it right now.
That's a 2-stock right back. That's a 2-stock right back.
2-stock.
These two are adapting to each other very fast. Now it's Dan's turn. Now it's Dan's turn if we want to keep it a traditional best of 5. I'm 5 game set rather.
I'm gonna lend my energy to Dan because I want to eat my food soon. One set grand finals. Sorry, Shoghi. Prove me wrong though. That last game is exactly what you need to just finish this up.
It's looking good for either of them at the moment, to be honest. It just depends if Dan can adapt as fast as Shoghi did to him.
Alright, going to Dreamland, kind of, like, yeah, I just keep, every time I see Dreamland now, I still lament the fact that it's the same quote-unquote stage. Like, as we saw here, like, Shoghi chose Battlefield, but, those perfect pivots, so crisp. But Dan wanted the triplats, but the space, the actual, like, space of this layout is much more, well, spacious. It gives Dan more room to run around, which is exactly what one of the things Shoghi was looking to take away from him on the Battlefield game. And we're gonna see if this little extra space is what Dan needs. Like, Sonic can do some juicy stuff off platforms,
little
but
extra space? What do you mean by that?
Okay, like, you see, like, okay, look where, you know where Wispy is situated, and also the other side of him where it's just the blank screen, like, everywhere in between the platforms, like, that is a physically larger,
you mean the space between the platforms?
Well, and the stage is longer.
It's not. I don't think.
Okay, maybe
somebody needs to measure this.
Okay,
out.
that might be a complete illusion to myself, but like the whole area within here is wider. This obviously the platforms are different heights off the ground than they are on Battlefield. I actually think they're closer to the ground than they are on Battlefield. Ever so slightly.
And are they closer to the middle or are they closer to the sides?
No, they're closer to the sides. They're farther apart.
So yeah, I was kind of right about there being a little bit more space in between there, though. I don't think it's been really affecting it so far. And so far, Shoghi is still alive at 140. Might be able to take good advantage of Rage if he gets his stock off right now, too. Or just at this percent would be Marth kill percent anyway.
You know what I actually see? It's kind of like you took Battlefield, like the whole of Battlefield, and just squished it a little bit.
And you squished it.
Oh, that dash dance was so crisp, but he doesn't get the conversion off the side of it, so it's just useless tech, Shoghi.
Yeah, and you what? What was that? That was such a good call out and a good landing tool, apparently. But yeah, you squished Battlefield so much that you also compressed the middle of it a little bit and make it a little bit of a divot.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Maybe that's what they were going for when they made this stage.
Maybe they should fix that, because like it's supposed to be flat. You can see that, and it's not.
Oh, okay, then Dan does finally find the stock. Only
Dan racked up the percent up there. He had him very close to that percent before the stock locked.
And 12% extra credit is nothing to write home about. So.
All right, good forward smash. Dan really didn't have much to go right there. He was spin dashing off stage with no jump.
Still having a hard time finding exactly what to throw out there. Dan's just kind of bouncing around these platforms, and Shoghi's like, I'll just wait for you to come to me.
Okay.
Okay, little boxing match in the middle there. Oh, doesn't make it to the top platform. Okay. You're gonna get punished for it.
Good confirm right there. Soft nair into back here to punish that.
Alright, Shoghi was the start of a juggle position.
Forward tilt!
There's a forward tilt.
Tilt is not back here. Let me never say that again like that.
Oh, okay, no.
Okay. Oh, set him down!
Wow. Commanding down air from Dan saying, I think this is going to be a one-set grand finals.
A much closer game, though, between these two. Now, it looks like they both have quite a bit of an understanding of what they're going to do in this set in general.
Yeah, I mean, they play each other so often now.
They do. On to game 4 from Shoghi's point of view at this point. They've won on Battlefield and Dreamland, so both of them have won on that stage, so it's gone. Unless they want to jump them.
No, I don't know how that's a... Kieran, you bring up a good point. I don't know if that's a true statement.
They are shared in that aspect, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, well, like, if the player won on Dreamland, they can't go to Battlefield.
Yeah, at least that's consistent. That makes sense. Okay.
Alright, final destination from Shoghi here.
Oh, the walk. The confident walk. Doesn't get anything off it, though. Gonna try for it again. Just try to mix up Dan. I think Dan's a headstrong player. He doesn't get tilted. It doesn't seem, anyways. Maybe he just has the skill to, like, back up his not getting tilted.
Yo, Queen tech chase.
And, ooh, nothing on the recovery.
Boom! Okay.
Yeah, I knew he was going to be able to act out of it. It really, at that point, like, it becomes what is Shoghi's option, which is usually you have to go into the defense and retreat, because they're usually plus after those, like, early percent down air spikes, rather.
Okay,
Ooh,
a little bit of a setup off of that
spikes.
sour dare into back air. Dan wisely retreating just out of range of the shield breaker there.
Oh, okay, no, Dan's gonna get in, but not, okay, up
Good
throw.
shield grab on the aerial.
Tries to go for the up air, but Shoghi's able to just get the fair out.
Oh, almost catches Lina with a forward smash there.
Yeah, a little
Shoghi's
misspacing
very
there.
lucky that he was spaced the way he was.
Ooh, just runs up and up smash. Okay, that's one way to take a stock.
Yeah, with no jump, Sonic really didn't have much place to go. He was already so close to the ground, he wouldn't really be able to fade to the legend time. So great coverage.
Keeping him down with that down air? Just keep saying, no, stay on the ground. Ooh, a little bit of an ill-advised, I think that's supposed to be reversed, but... And
Boom!
back air?
Not
Oh,
quite.
not quite.
That was
he's
a
gonna
good
make it back
setup out
to
on air, though. Okay.
Oh,
Caught on the
weird.
cross-up, and Dan wisely waiting on that counter there. I mean,
not
he
gonna
saw
be
it
able
coming out, so kind of could have guessed that he wouldn't
What's the
get
stand up?
it.
Fair. Now he's no ledge invincibility, but wow, it doesn't matter. He's just gonna aggressively fight his way back in, and there's another stock.
There it is indeed.
All right,
Shoghi is potentially on his last stock in this set and
Yes,
this
he
tournament
is.
now.
And he's only leading by was 44%. We'll keep it about there anyways. But now he's
Catching
starting to rack it up.
the roll in there too.
Trump? Oh, okay, no.
Trumped himself. That seems to be a good. That option working
Okay.
really well for him every time he's.
Okay, I've been looking for a
Losing it back.
I've been looking for a good way.
Invincibility.
Oh, and Dan's gonna go down, and that's gonna be
easy.
all right. So I've been
Good
looking for.
Shoghi.
So obviously the name we've come to, the scene has come up for taking the ledge from someone, ledge trumping. It makes sense. Like everyone understands where it goes, but it's taken some funny. Everybody's made the funny joke with now with President Trump and all that. But like so.
I just don't care.
I know it doesn't affect us. It doesn't affect
I don't think
Smackers.
he's not in my mind when I say that ever.
That's fair, but like, I've been looking for a way to cleverly incorporate, if that's trumping someone, like, what is, like, someone in that situation is getting Hillaried, and I'm gonna say is if you go for a trump and get trumped yourself, that's getting Hillaried. Anyways, you guys can. This is grand finals. The 5 to 6 people that watch this can discuss in the comments.
All right, well, we're on game 5 with Smashville, and we'll see if this resets or if Dan is able to take this.
Ooh, a lot of up airs.
All right, forcing the spring from Sonic right there.
Gotta
Gonna
go
catch the
spring.
roll on too. Shoghi's been doing progressively better with getting tech chases throughout the set. I'm noticing. Well, that's like the third one.
Dan's still up in the air though. He's gonna have to find a way to come down if he wants to get back into this.
Yeah, and it's, instead of landing in the in a situation where he would have had to either tech or not, Shoghi just jumping and fairing right there, getting a little bit more damage off the 2.
And just
great
waits
call
for it.
on the
Yeah,
roll in
just
too.
waits for it and gets the up smash.
Yeah, he's looking happy about this right now, I would say. Trump to bear. This will give Sonic back his invincibility. Not sure if it's going to matter too much here. Okay, trying to confirm off these sour uppers is not exactly working too well for him right there. That dare going to send him into the corner and using the Smashville platform to his advantage.
That's gonna be first stock.
Walling him out with that dancing blade there.
Easy 50%, man. Ooh, and Dan's trying to just take it there, man.
That
Saying,
was-
no more BS.
That was a good situation for Dan. If he got that spring right, that would have been the stock off of Shoghi right there and then. Getting that really early would have helped him too. He has to get a lot more percent off right now to really get
That
something
was almost
solid.
a tipper. And who knows what would have happened if that was a tipper.
Shoghi
is-
covering himself so smartly there. With the invincibility of Dolphin Slash on those early frames as well. Dan
You're not gonna
quite
get
getting
caught up by a
the
tomb frame or anything,
Nope. Shoghi already aware of that, not gonna give him that opportunity at all.
Oh, and Dan just not on stage in order to punish. Could have got something juicy off that. Maybe like a smash to kill, but...
Bear trade? Okay.
Alright, okay, Dan's... Doesn't have to take this to a doesn't let this go to a second set, but Shoghi... I'm gonna say he has something to say about that.
We'll see how it is. Tech roll in right there. Shoghi trying to cover the tech roll that would have given Dan more distance. And Dan actually using the smaller distance to his advantage, and there's the reset with the air dodge coverage. Boom.
All right, one more time from the top, folks.